Hi everyone, how are you? So a couple of videos back, I did a review of the Supersoft colored pencils from Faber Castell that I bought, and I'm using them right now on the Posh coloring book that I'm a page I'm working on. I put up a part one. I'll be putting up the rest of it later. They work really well, but I discovered that this 100 Supersoft set is not the complete set. There are more colors. I found out later there's a few other like little sets. So I was wondering, what the difference was between the um, the Black Edition Faber Castell and the Super Soft that I have on the right. So I have the one on the right, Faber Castell, and the one on the left is the Black Edition, which are the same colors. So it's basically the same pencils, but the Black Edition is a triangular shape, while the Super Soft on the right are regular circular shaped pencils. And I looked on the website and it showed that, according to the website on Amazon, according to the descriptions, that the core was thicker in the Super Soft on the right than it was with the Black Edition on the left. But I didn't know for sure because I didn't have the Black Edition set. But then I discovered, like I said, that the 100 set that I have of the Super Soft, there's other sets with more colors. And one of those sets is the skin tone set. So there are colors here in the skin tone set that are not in the 100 set. So I wanted to get the skin tone set that went along with the Super Soft set that I bought, but they didn't sell it on Amazon. I couldn't find it anywhere. The only place I found it was a store in Brazil. And I was going to pay for that because the shipping would have been way too expensive. So then I opted, and this is a picture of the difference between the Black Edition on top and the Super Soft on the bottom from another video on YouTube that I found. But now I realized that I couldn't get the skin set with the Super Soft, but there was a skin set of the Black Edition. So instead, I ordered that. That's all I could get because I wanted those additional colors. I haven't even opened this yet because I wanted to do this, immediate, my first impressions. Um, here's the Black Edition, and here's the Super Soft, the round Super Soft. So let's take a look. So these will be the same shape and as the larger sets. There's the back. The website somebody made that showed there's a couple other sets that have additional colors for the Black Edition as well as the Super Softs. So yeah, so there's a few different sets to get. It's kind of a Black Widow type of deal. You get multiple sets for the same pencil. All right, here we go. So the colors to get in the skin tone set. Oh, I have numbers. Okay, so there's numbers on here without names. I wasn't expecting that. I thought the names were on the Black Edition, but these don't have names on them. But that's okay. That's like the Super Soft colors I have. The names I found on the website, but they're not on the pencils. And I think the names are listed on the Amazon website and the other websites where you can buy it. They do list the colors there, but I'm not seeing it. I'm looking on the box and I'm not seeing the colors listed on there. Okay, they just give you the sample what the colors look like. But I know I'll find the list. It's going to be on the website, so I'll have to go back and look at the website. But anyways, I just want to look at the pencils themselves to compare it side by side with the Super Soft. Get an idea here. All right, so they are a triangular shape. Good pencil, and I'm going to compare this to the Super Soft. So this is the Super Soft, the blue one, and this yellow one. So you can see, I think, I'm going to sharpen the Black Edition. And just holding it and sharpening it, I can tell already it's narrower. This is a smaller circumference. It's a narrower, smaller pencil. You can see that clearly there are not. So it looks on camera, I think, let me get the white piece of paper over. And I'll put them side by side. So there's Supersoft on this side, the blue, and or maybe you could see it better on top. You can see the triangular shape. It does look comparable on the camera. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, I think. It's one of the issues I had. Maybe they are similar in size. Maybe they are, yeah, what to think of it. Maybe they are the same size core. Maybe it's not so different, even though the shape is different. Maybe it just feels narrower because of the triangular shape. See, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Just they're very close at any rate. They're very similar in size, and I think the core size is very similar too. It's not. I don't see a big. I thought on camera on the other video, I thought the core size seemed bigger. And they said it was slightly bigger, but if it's a slightly larger size, you can't really tell in person. I mean, you can't really tell by looking at it. You'd have to have one of those little machines that you can sit there and measure it. So I can't. I don't have a way to measure this with one of those little instruments. So yeah, they look about the same. So maybe there isn't much of a difference here as far as the core, the size of the pencil. But they're about the same height. It's not the triangular one is not. It's maybe a slightly lighter, slightly higher. Yeah, that's hard to. They seem very similar in size. Yeah, very little difference. If any, if there is if the as the website said, if the core is smaller in the black edition, it's barely noticeable, really. Just a little bit. It might be a little bit smaller. If you're looking at just the base of it is a little bit thicker in the um, Supersoft. So they're very close in size, and the core sizes look very close. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference of size by looking at them. It's not very noticeable. And so the Supersoft feel now it's supposed to be softer too. This was supposed to be HB, and the Black Edition was supposed to be 2B. It's what it said on the website. Use the HB here, and then I'm going to see if this is 2B. Oops, it snapped a little bit. I'm not feeling a difference in the hardness either. They're both very smooth. As you expect, smooth and soft. They're not as soft as Prisma. Nobody's as soft as that, but they are very soft. And it's a lot of pigment coming out there. Very good pigment. And I'm using this is a cardstock piece of paper too, by the way. So, but I'm not feeling a big difference in the softness or the hardness, however you want to put it. Although the tip did just break a little bit. And I never have the tips break on the Supersoft, so that might be why it's a little harder. The tips don't break as easily because this one, the tip just broke a little bit. So I think it might be, HB, 2B, it's a very slight difference. So it could still be the difference in the hardness that's just barely perceptible because it's such a close rating there. So here's another one. So I am pleasantly surprised. The Black Edition is, I'm going to take another Supersoft pencil comparison. So this dark one is 804 next to 768. Okay, so this is the Supersoft on the left and the dark one on the right. Might be a little hard to tell. It might be too dark. Let me get a lighter color there. Not quite that dark. I try this one. Okay. So you got Supersoft on the left and the Black edition on the right. The black edition, Supersoft. Let me turn the. You see the lighting. That makes it worse. Okay. Yeah, because the pencils are so dark, it's a little difficult. You see, can you see? So this one again, this is the pink one. Is um the pink one is the black edition. Yeah, I gotta feel the pencil. It's this triangular one here. And even though it's triangular, it doesn't really feel so triangular. It's a very subtle um, shape of a triangle. It's not like sharp. It doesn't feel like it's not uncomfortable, put it that way. It's a very comfortable to use. I don't feel uncomfortable using them. It's a very soft, it's almost round. It's like triangular, but barely. You can see it looks very rounded. It's just like a little bit shaved off on the sides to make it just very round triangle there. So again, the um, pink is the black edition. So they look about the same size. I have to tell you, the cores look about the same size. The pencils look about the same size. I don't think there's a big enough difference. So yeah, yeah, I like the black edition. Okay, so here are the colors listed out. I got them off the Amazon website. You don't see it at the top. You have to scroll down to the product description, and then it lists out the numbers with the names of the colors. I'm just doing this on the back of my sheet here where I have all the other super soft colors here. So these are some different colors. For example, let me see here. First one, 785 is ivory. That's this one, ivory here. So I will just put it right here in front of this. A little bit of a yellowish tone to it. And then 802 is porcelain. It's a little bit more light pink, like a light peach pink. 802. And next, 801 is beige. Nice beige color. 803 is oatmeal. Looks like a rose, kind of a rose pink there, or a darker rose pink. And then 783 is hazelnuts. Very pretty hazelnut color. 787 is terracotta. Nice reddish tone there, nice reddish brown. 805 is caramel. Okay, a little more brownish red with a slight reddish tint, I think. Slight reddish tint. And then next is oak. Oh, so this is sort of a kind of like a light umber color there, like sort of a greenish brown, I would say. Next, 788 is clove. So we're getting some more grayish color here. It's like a grayish brown or a green gray sort of color. Very nice, very natural. These are very natural tones, as you would expect. I think these tones, besides skin colors, these would also look good for like a tree trunk or nature, something where you want to more subtle, natural look. 784 is espresso. Now we're getting to a nice dark brown. 804 is onyx. So now we're getting to really dark black colors here. It's like a dark gray. It's really like a very dark gray. And then 806 is walnut. So a very dark brown for walnut. Very nice. Very nice selection of colors. Let's see. Let's turn off the overlight. See that? That looks a little better there. And these are colors that are not in the 100 set. Yes, this is not here. None of these colors are in the 100 set that I got. So these are additional colors, except, oh, let me see, ivory, except for ivory. Okay, so ivory is here. So ivory is repeated. Some of the colors are repeated, but there's other new ones. So the ivory is repeated. Porcelain is not. I know I don't have a porcelain. I would remember that name. So that's a new one. Beige 801. Is that a new one? Yeah, beige is a new one. There's no beige in here. So that's another new one. Oatmeal is definitely new. I definitely don't have an oatmeal. I'd remember that name. That's a new one as well. Hazelnut is new. Yeah. Oak is here though. So oak and ivory is repeated, and terracotta 787. Terracotta. Yeah, so these are, I'll check that off. I'll check them off. So ivory is a repeat. So we already have that one. Oh, terracotta is a repeat. I think oak is a repeat as well. Yeah, oak is a repeat. You do have an oak. So there's some repeated here for sure. Clove espresso onks. So there's definitely no onks. There is a 784 espresso. Yeah, so espresso is also a repeat. And 806 is walnut repeated. No. Okay, so that's it. I mean, you do have a black color and a burnt umber, but you don't have the onyx color. So there are four from what I see. There's four repeats, and the rest are new. They're not in the 100 set. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I made a comment. 783 hazelnut. Oh, five are repeated. Let's take it back. 783 hazelnut. I just cut another one. Yeah. So there's one more look over here. I think I got all of them now. Hazelnut, terracotta, oak, ivory, espresso. And that is okay. Now that is it. That is it. It's five repeats. Okay, so 5 out of 12. So you've got 7 new colors here. New colors are porcelain, beige, oatmeal, caramel, clove, onyx, and walnut. Those are the new colors, not in the 100 set. All right, so there you have it. So that is the new skin color set that I've got here. And I'm sure I will be trying it out very soon in another video. So I hope you found this interesting and helpful. If so, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.